All right, yeah. Like, with this, I'm just doing some fun videos tonight. Um, yeah, not music, but this one just come up because we've been doing like the try not to laugh compilations. This is watch people die inside ultimate compilation. So yeah, Lego.
Right.
We weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, but what age did she give you on the in the chat?
Oh no, catch a predator.
I wasn't talking to him, so I don't know. I'm just the tag one.
Or just the tag along?
Yeah.
Right. But she did give you an age.
I can't remember. I really didn't pay attention, sir.
12, she said.
Yeah, that's bad.
12 years old. And you saw her picture, right? In her profile?
Well,
You did.
yeah, I did.
You did. And how old did she look in the picture?
Bring it on, bring it on.
Four or 5 years, we're finishing sixth and seventh, exactly where United are. Almost won a title with Suarez coming in. Sometimes just that one player can sort of just make a huge difference.
But Jim, you just said almost won a title. You didn't win a title. You know, talking about Manchester.
So to be clear, Mr. Trump has no financial relationships with any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's obviously what our position is.
Well, can we turn to the issue of...
And then I found out that I was really a Nazi, you know, because my family was German, Hartmann, which also gave me some pleasure. So I'm kind of yeah.
Sir?
I what can I say? I understand Hitler. He's not what you would call a good guy, but I understand much about him, and I sympathize with him a little bit. Yes, but come on, I'm not for the Second World War, and I'm not against Jews. Susanna Bier is no, not even Susanna Bier. That was also a joke. I am, of course, very much for Jews.
Well, we'll start off
These important memento.
That's what you call trying to talk your way out of a hole and ultimately digging yourself deeper. Like I think it took him a little bit to realise what he actually said, and yeah. And then he tried to make a joke, but it didn't work. But someone laughed. But yeah, to say I understand Hitler, I mean, you can say I understand Hitler, like I understand Hitler. I understand what he was doing and what his thought process was, but yeah, I understand it. But to say that you agree with it or that it's not a little flawed, but yeah.
this is a money plant for the banker, because he's going to need that by the time I'm finished with him.
A few moments later.
Okay, here's what you brought to the table because you took the swap. You hoped this was going to be a lucky box. Actually, it contains one piece.
Keep that tree, bruv.
This group did a study. They first interviewed middle-aged people around 50 in the 1970s and 1980s, and then they came back to look at them 21 years later. Those who were married at that point in their life, in the midpoint of their life, ended up having much fewer cases of Alzheimer's than those who were divorced, single.
I find this somewhat different. Leave it to the Finns and Swedes to come up with something.
Don't look at me, pal.
Because we keep marrying other species and other ethnics and other.
Are you sure you're not suffering from some of the, the causes of dementia right
now? See, the problem is the Swedes have pure genes because they marry other Swedes because that's the rule. Finns marry other Finns, so they have a pure society. In America, we marry everybody.
Okay.
So we marry Italians and Irish.
So this study does not apply.
Does not apply to us.
Huh. You are a
Amazing
scientist.
deduction, Kilmeade.
Scientist.
Those are
Dr. Kilmeade.
That's how I feel.
Thank you.
The word there that was bad was pure. That was, yeah. That's where you go, oh, pure.
Filling us in on that,
Let's see how he
Italian
feels.
Irishman.
Ex-boyfriend Frank? Once again, question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
Well, I'm going to be honest and say yes.
That answer is true.
I'll take it she's married him.
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions truthfully.
Everybody here? Yeah. Everybody awake? All right. Let's do it.
All right.
That's a little disjointed.
Seems like a lot of short scenes. You know, you go from lamenting the death of, a hero, to escape, to slightly comedic with Jar Jar, to Anakin returning with his little kind of tag. It's a lot, and it's a very short time.
Boggles the mind. I mean, I've thought about this quite a bit, and the tricky part is you almost can't take any of those pieces out of there now. I may have gone too far in a few places.
If you both choose the split ball, you split today's jackpot of £100,150 and you go home with £50,075. If one of you splits and one of you steals, whoever chooses the steal ball will go home with £100,150. And the person who chooses the split ball goes home with nothing. Split or steal? You never know what's coming in this game.
We are in the room, okay? Open your eyes and see your new family room.
Wow.
Well, I really like the wainscoting.
You do?
I really do.
It's different.
The big question is, what do you think about the fireplace?
You guys are going to be fixing that in a little bit.
It's like, from where they was with all the curtains, it looks like Joe Rogan's studio, but with white curtains.
So,
Yeah, well.
I'm going to have to leave the room now. You're that disappointed? Well, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, that's... Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
Is there anything that you can see in the room to fix certain elements of it to make it better for the two of you?
Don't you just hate people? To be fair, that's my, least favourite type of person. I'd take a aggressive person over someone like that. That, do you know what I mean? It's just too much for me to be around. It's too cringy. I don't as well. I'm not the sort of person like that has the heart to call people out when they're like lying. I just haven't got it in me. I just feel too bad for them. I just have to go, oh, yeah, really? Do you know what I mean? If I was sitting at that table, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a good lead. Let's go. Like, this is fucking uncomfortable. But yeah. Yeah. The Michael Jackson one I didn't get at all. I had no idea what was going on there. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.